Hey Ninja, and hey everyone, Arctic Shadow here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. So previously, I spent some time wining and dining some of the lovely ladies of Tibet, and watch one of them get drunk, and then have negative 500 points in character development. Yep, you sure did. So yeah, it's basically like that those signs that say we have gone 0 days without an accident. Yeah, that's basically what Eula did. We were at least 3 years without an accident, and then she decided to say she was going to get revenge on Jean. Okay, but now we're going to go ahead and see what the whole deal is with the last part of the story. Oh, but really? Hold on. Okay, let me actually just try to walk in there, then. Well, no, like I said. Like, the last time, chronologically, she said anything about revenge was the Valeria Mirage in 2023. So I guess technically, okay, less than 3 years. And then, yeah, for the rest of the time, she wasn't saying anything about getting revenge. So she was doing really good and making me like her, and then she was being all cute and whatever, and then she turns into a sexy drunk, and then she's talking about trying to get vengeance on Jean, and I'm like, you were this close! You were this close to being reformed! And now you just threw that all away by becoming a sexy drunk! Sexy angry drunk! What's up with that? Okay, so then... Can I just go in there and start the rest of this now? Please say yes. I don't have to go through any more nonsense. I'm not gonna say it. There's Klee's timeout room. Lumine is angry.
Was this bubble this color before? Is something wrong?
There's a lot of things wrong, Paimon. Like the fact that you're asking obvious questions or making obvious observations.
I'm not sure. It was like this when I came to check on things this morning.
It's possessed. Oh, it's the Abyss. Who's possessing it?
What? That can't be! How would the power of the Abyss even get in there?
I don't know.
You sure know your stuff, Traveler. That's where my head went too. But I don't know. Something is different about this power.
Yeah, it's hard to describe. It's abyssal in nature, but also not a threat. And Diluc doesn't care.
What does that mean?
It means that you don't care.
It seems to be in an embryonic state. Like an egg that hasn't hatched, the dark clouds before a storm, or an omen before disaster strikes.
That's not good. So we're basically sitting on a potential disaster here, is what you're saying.
Of course, the world within the magic bubble is imaginary, so the same should be true of this abyssal power. At least for now.
You say that meaning, yes, it could all change.
You created this magic, right, Alice? Do you have any idea what's going on here?
What have you done, you incredibly hot monster?
Ooh, new magic does often come with its issues, so I can't say I'm entirely surprised something like this would crop up.
Oops, I bumped the mic. Well, in that case...
Ooh, new magic does often come with its issues, so I can't say I'm entirely Ooh, new magic does often come with its issues, so I can't say I'm entirely surprised something like this would crop up.
Okay, there we go. You got to hear her say that 2.5 times.
As for a solution, however, I'm afraid I need more information first.
Meaning we need to get in there.
One thing is for certain, at least. Given the current threat, we'll have to close off the bubble to event participants.
Sorry, everybody. The park's under reconstruction. Permanently.
My apologies, Miss Alice. I know you've made a promise to Klee, but I'm not sure you'll be able to keep it.
You have chosen death.
Have we ever seen Alice look this serious?
No. We haven't. Because breaking a promise to Klee might make her angry, or might make her angrier than all of Dotori's scheming combined. That's right. Meaning she's gonna rip off somebody's head if it's the last thing she does.
Unprecedented crisis notwithstanding, it's too soon to just throw in the towel. What we should be focusing on is how we're going to fix this.
I know, especially since we only got to hear Klee talk about her in passing, and we only got to hear her voice in a few events, like the Wind Bloom from, like, God, I want to say, like, maybe 2 years ago. And even then, like, maybe even before that, because I never got to experience Summer 1, which, thank you, Mihoyo, for making us never be able to experience past events and important story moments from that are referenced in the story itself. Because I do know that Alice had something to do with setting up the Golden Apple Archipelago for everybody. Something. I don't remember. Or I don't know what. Because again, I didn't get to play that. But I did get to play every single summer event after that, thankfully.
Are we talking about the Klee situation or the Abyss situation?
Of course she's talking about the Klee situation.
Both. Now, I have my suspicions, but I'll need someone to head into the bubble and confirm a few things.
Okay, I was close. And see, I told you. We are going to have to get in there.
It's not like we can avoid going in there, right? We have to nip this crisis in the bud, after all.
I agree. We have to take action.
All right. I'll go convince Klee to play somewhere else for now and then head right back. In the meantime, Nicole, be a dear and keep observing the bubble from out here. Oh, and provide any fixes you can while the rest are inside.
I don't know, Alice. There are quite a few unknowns here. It's not like I can force people to head in there and take that risk. We angels aren't miracle workers.
You sure about that?
Yeah, especially if we consider almost every other story ever made. Angels are supposed to make miracles happen.
Fine. I'll do what I can. Just be quick, okay? This is your magic, after all.
The face she gave her.
Well, guess this is our best option. We're definitely not gonna sit back and watch.
What was today's story meant to be again? The final climactic showdown?
The part where Barbados uses the lyre to summon Abyss-corrupted Dvalin.
Which leads into the final showdown, at least with corrupted Dvalin.
Then, everyone joins forces to fight him inside Storm Terror's lair, purges him of abyssal influence, and there you have it. Happy ending.
Happy ending!
Yep, that sounds like how it happened.
You forgot the part where we're basically doing the whole Kid Icarus uprising thing and we're just auto-firing in an aerial battle. Are we gonna get to do that again?
Well, we've got the gang from back then all here. Let's go in and find out what's happening.
Count me in 2. Potential threat or not, if there's even the slightest chance Mondstadt is in danger, I need to get to the bottom of it.
Jean?
It's nothing. I was just feeling a bit, nostalgic, getting to work together like this again.
Yep. It's been a whole 5 years since we've done this.
Yeah. Yesterday felt like that too.
Well, yesterday for you, last week for me.
Yes, but that was for fun. That which confronts us now is a real crisis. So I suppose the memories just came back to me all at once.
It's all coming back to me now. Okay, no. I'm not Celine Dion, and I'm definitely not Meatloaf. So I can't sing that song and do it justice.
Ooh, look at you getting all sentimental. That's a first.
Paimon, go to sleep.
Well, I suppose I am a bit too high-strung most of the time.
Ironically, yes. In fact, I was even talking earlier about how she's very high-strung as opposed to Vargo, who's, like, more laid back.
Hey, don't be embarrassed to say what you feel. I think that's how things should be. It's how we all grow closer.
You're not wrong. And even if he is laid back, obviously, he does have his words of wisdom sprinkled in there.
Besides, the more you open up, the less people will be surprised like Paimon here when you choose to share something.
Meaning she'll say less stupid things. Or maybe she'll go to sleep.
And just look at Paimon. No filter whatsoever, word vomits whatever comes to mind. And that's what makes her so endearing and approachable.
Not exactly the words I would use to describe that. Like, you had me until you said endearing and approachable. Everything else I agree with.
Huh. It's about time you gave Paimon a compliment, tone-deaf bard. Hang on. Was that a compliment?
No, and Lumine knows it.
Before we set off, I just want to stress that whatever is happening in the bubble right now is a huge unknown.
Yeah, for all we know, we hop in there and we end up in Lollipop Land.
I was able to maintain contact before, but right now all I can observe within is chaos. So I imagine communication might be cut off as well.
Until we do what we're supposed to do to fix it, I guess.
It might be difficult for us to guide you, so proceed with caution.
Don't worry. This isn't our first time leaping headfirst into a dangerous situation.
Yes, we do that all the time.
There's also a last resort I can fall back on if worst comes to worst. Though it would mean all our recent hard work going to waste.
It would mean you destroy the bubble forever. Maybe. Am I right?
You mean destroying the bubble entirely?
Okay, he knows where I'm going with this.
Yes, if it comes down to it.
And is it just me, or did it become nighttime all of a sudden?
All right, I'll monitor the situation from outside and provide whatever external fixes and support I can in the meantime.
It did turn nighttime. I don't know if this is for thematic effect or we've all just been here so long that the game just decided to go to night.
Understood. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Sound good?
I guess so.
All right, let's go.
Variations on the Song of the Dragon Freedom. Oh boy! Oh boy! We're in hell!
Whoa! Is this Mondstadt?
No, you silly dingus! This is hell!
Didn't we all come in at the same time? Where are the others?
It's your stereotypical, we hop into this and then we get separated by some evil force kind of shenanigans. The bubble must be highly unstable right now.
Look! There's Venti! Surrounded by a whole bunch of monsters!
We should go help him.
Yeah!
Ah, perfect timing. Come on, let's show these unwelcome guests the door.
Oh great, am I only going to be able to use Lumine and Venti? Well... Yes, I am! Well...
Think you can get away?
I can at least do this. You're gonna burn all right. Okay, I almost thought that was a person on the ground. I'm glad it's not. Okay.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Here we go. Time for takeoff.
Oh great, Lumine's almost dead.
Let's play.
All good, Venti?
Very much so, thanks to your timely arrival. But Mondstadt looks like it's in bad shape.
The story's all messed up now. The movie's ruined!
Yeah! The city's crawling with abyssal monsters. It's almost like we've already lost.
This is like the worst case scenario.
I'm not sure what happened, but the rest of our group might need backup. Let's find them first.
Yes.
Good point. Let's go!
Oops, I'm sorry. Oh, hello. That's definitely not good.
Look! It's the Volin! Is it just Paimon, or does he look way worse than back then?
Like I said, this is basically, like, the worst case scenario. Or I guess the worst timeline. We didn't succeed in purifying him, and now everything's going to hell.
You're right. The corruption has spread throughout his entire body. If we had failed to purify him in real life, I imagine this is what would have become of him.
So yes, literally, we're in the worst timeline.
Wait! It looks like something's falling!
Uh-oh. Oh, great! Aerial attack!
It's his tears.
Oh, jeez.
Like the ones we purified in the past?
Yes, but at this point, these tears are essentially crystallizations of abyssal power.
So he's crying abyss power.
If left unchecked, they will continuously summon abyssal monsters, and this disaster will never end. We also need to get our hands on one of them.
Right, so I can purify it.
No, this degree of corruption cannot be cleansed. Besides, we need them in their corrupted state if we want to summon Dvalin.
Oh.
I doubt the pure sound of the lyre can reach him in his current state.
Oh.
Sounds like this whole thing is still gonna end in a confrontation, though. Just like back then.
But I don't know if it's going to be anything like the confrontation from back then. Oh, imagine that. It's like... It's the Dvalin boss fight, except harder.
Yes. I wasn't certain before Dvalin showed up, but now I'm sure this situation is more than simple chaos. It seems more like an alternate version of events, and I have some idea of how it came to be.
Okay, so Venti kind of agrees with me that it's like we are in the worst timeline. So do I. Which is a very good song by Ava Max. But we should find our companions first.
Well, know, monsters abound no matter where we look. You choose where to go, and I'll follow.
Okay. And I just usually go where the game tells me to. So where's the game telling me to? Oh great, they're both almost dead. That's great. Oh, thank you. Oh, but it doesn't heal both of us! That's nice! Okay, well there's another bubble there. Oh, I can... Hooray! Hooray for respawning health! I was going to say... I can't work at the Adventurers Guild, even though Catherine is gone. Walking around at the speed of sound. Well then. But yeah, well, I guess at least respawning health. That's always good. Okay. God damn it, though. How am I gonna do this? Well, look for the objective. Well. Oh, it's Diluc.
Hey, Diluc is over there.
Yeah, conveniently, he's right by the Angel's Share. Well, at least he'll kind of help. You're on fire! Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Who did that? Oh, it was you. Okay, well then.
Think you can get away?
Dead.
Made it. Thanks for the assist. It looks like Mondstadt is in dire straits. Did you see any knights or civilians on the way here?
No. This place is literally dead.
Then my initial suspicion could be right. The knights have abandoned the city and evacuated all civilians to a different location.
Okay, I know you have a lot of strife and grief with the knights, but I'm just like, would you really... Are you really saying that they just decided to haul ass and save their own skins and be like, sorry, it's your problem, every man for himself?
Abandon the city?
In the face of unrelenting abyssal attacks, it's possible they had no other choice. But none of that matters now.
Well, I would like to hope they just didn't do it because they decided to be selfish and be like, yeah, like, you're on your own. Like, I would like to hope that they maybe led some of the evacuation orders.
An empty city has its advantages. We won't need to divert our attention to protecting civilians, for one.
We also won't have to worry about anyone getting hurt.
Oh, and this thing. It looks like one of Dvalin's tears. I don't feel good about just leaving it here.
I don't feel good about it either.
That happens to be just what we were hoping to find. Let's take it with us.
Wait, what about Barca? Have you seen him?
He wasn't at the bar.
No, I'm not sure where he is. We'll just have to keep looking. Oh, I think I saw Jean on the other side of the city. I was going to head over after clearing out these monsters. We should go help her.
Good idea.
We can just sit here if we want to. Okay. Alright. Oh. what was that? Oh, Rift Hounds. Oh, there she is.
Look, it's Jean!
And it magically just popped me over to her.
Time for retribution!
Oh, I guess I'll take that. What the hell? Oh, great, this guy. What the? Where's he going? Are you blind?
I swear by my sword.
Go as one!
Well, too bad I can't just throw him.
Thanks for the help. I know everything we encounter in this bubble is imaginary, but these monsters sure fight like the real thing. It's a bit too true to life.
Yes. And it's like we're also fighting harder enemies than what you would usually find in Mondstadt.
Don't worry. As long as we collect Dvalin's tears, we can use this abyssal power to our advantage.
I don't know how yet, but I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
I see. In that case, let's get moving.
Even though, on a technicality, the Golden Apple Archipelago only exists because one night, Venti got really drunk, and then he decided to go on a walk, and then bad things happened. And no, I'm serious, that's kind of a dumbed-down version of why the Golden Apple Archipelago exists.
Have you seen Barca, by the way? We haven't found him yet.
We didn't find him at the bar.
No, he might be at the upper levels. Let's search together.
Better to find him soon than later. The Grandmaster is an exceptional warrior, but this is the abyss we're dealing with. You can never be too careful.
Alright, well. All we know is he's on the upper levels, and oh, hello. Can he get me? No, he can't. Oh, well. No, he still can't. Come and get me! Okay, okay, he almost killed me. Well, okay, he wouldn't have killed me, but that... Okay. I can't make fun of the game's AI. Okay, we have these weirdos. Oh, well. I love doing that. Okay. Oh, over here. I guess he can live. Well, here we are at the HQ.
Yeah. Go as one!
Barely a scratch.
Your entire arm is missing! Okay. You got that. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? Is this supposed to be the new ability you can unlock for Jean? Or does Jean even have that? I don't even know. I guess we'll find out eventually. Because if so, that's kind of cool. She unlocks super speed. Oh shit. Should I? Yeah, I know. Smart question. Should I be collecting these? In which case, does that mean that I should be trying to fight as many enemies as I can? Well.
Barbados, guide us.
Barbados is right here.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well. Okay, it's leading us to the tiers then, so maybe I don't have to worry about trying to fight all of these enemies. Unless, that is, it's just going to lead me to them anyway. Wow, watching them run is so weird.
Huh? What happened?
An explosion.
The statue's broken!
Well then.
The Grandmaster should be over there. Come on, let's hurry.
Right. Ironically, I was very close to going there. But I didn't. Okay, I'm not getting those. In case I need them. Alright, okay. Yep, I see him.
We're here to help.
Perfect timing. Let's do this.
Yep, against 5 Rift Hounds.
Time for takeoff.
Ah. Wow, okay.
I swear by my sword.
Oh, well. I thought about trying to throw him into the other one, but oh well.
Try to keep up.
That one, that move, I don't even know how, like... I imagine it has some use. Like, if you want to leap forward somehow, but you'd probably have to control it somehow.
Brace yourselves.
Barbados, guide us.
Looks like we're all back together. Everyone in one piece?
Yes. The honorary knight arrived just in time to help us out.
Now that we've collected Dvalin's tears, the monster attacks appear to be easing up too. I'm sure you've noticed, Varka, but the city is pretty much a ghost town at this point.
Emphasis on ghost.
Yeah, we should get out of here. No sense wasting our strength.
This place should be safe from monster attacks for now, at least.
Anyone there? The communication function bugged out again. Do you copy? It's me, Nicole. Alice just got back too.
That actually sounds a lot clearer this time.
Yeah, we can hear you now. What's going on?
Can you hear me now? Good.
When designing this experience, we cut out the part where the traveler cleanses the abyssal power, and we didn't think to replace it with a different sequence of events. I think what we're witnessing is a direct result of that.
Well then. So because you took out the instances where Lumine tried to purify things, it never happened. Meaning everything went to hell because Lumine couldn't purify the abyssal powers. That's nice.
Alice and I thought the events in the bubble would be independent from each other.
Well, you thought wrong.
But since the magic is contained in one place, it appears a casual link has formed between all the events within it. And so, because Dvalin was never purified, we've encountered a major bug.
Yes.
I knew it. So, what we're witnessing now is like an alternate version of events where the honorary knight never appeared in Mondstadt.
You hear that, Lumine? This is what happens when you don't help people. And when you turn your back on them, like you did in Inazuma. I'm sorry, but I'm never gonna let that go.
Wait, but even if the traveler never showed up, you could have done something, right, Benji?
He couldn't. Actually, I don't know. Could he not have?
The Abyss is a far greater enemy than one person can face. I could have handled that specific situation, sure, but it wouldn't have gone quite so well. If I'm not mistaken, you've seen how that version of the story goes yourself, right, Varka? Through the mage's scryglass?
Yeah, it was a kind of prophecy. It felt so real, I doubt I could ever forget it. In the end, you were able to seal Dvalin away, but you were wounded in the process.
But if Dvalin was sealed, how did things get to this point?
Because a seal doesn't solve the root problem. Over time, the Abyss would just grow stronger and stronger, deteriorating Dvalin's consciousness until there was nothing left.
Basically putting a band-aid on a busted pipe.
Wait, does that mean what we saw earlier was...
The aftermath of Dvalin breaking free from the seal. That's right. He is in dire straits.
Which is kind of what D-Luke said.
The power of the Abyss has fused with his flesh and bones. Purifying him now in this state is no different than sentencing him to death.
Jeez. Yeah, everyone should be silent, because it's like, you're basically saying yeah.
So, if we want to resolve this crisis...
He must die.
We have to kill Dvalin. I know that sounds intense, but remember, this is a fictional world. The real Dvalin is right as rain and a lot more mellow than this one, that's for sure.
Because they call him Mellow Yellow. Quite rightly.
We have our solution, so let's hop to it. Should be a piece of cake for a group like this.
Well, you would like to think, right?
No time to lose, right? We've got Klee waiting for us after all.
And we can't let her down. Yeah, I haven't heard that song in years. And I think I only ever heard it once on the radio, so I know it exists, but it's like, yeah. I've heard it referenced a lot in, like, TV, but...
She's playing sleeping somewhere else right now, so we do have some time. Of course, the sooner we resolve this, the better.
Oh no! We have to beat the clock!
You're right. This is the only way.
I know Dvalin means a lot to you. If this is too hard, you can leave it to us, you know? No need to scar yourself over a game, right?
Yeah, especially when you think of it that way, it's like... Yeah, it's not real, but you're basically still asking him to kill his best friend. Like, yeah, it's not the real thing, but it's the experience still.
I'll be fine. I was prepared for that possibility back then, too. Let's go. Storm Terror's lair awaits.
Oh boy. Oh, is it just gonna pop us over there?
This is it. Ready, everyone?
The final showdown with Shin. Oh, okay, it looks like this is just the regular boss fight. Okay. The regular boss fight, but with a twist.
More than.
Meaning, I probably can't just make him look like a complete joke, considering I don't have my usual party for that.
Of course. I just hope I learned a thing or two since the first time around.
Ha! Guess I'm the newbie, huh? Good thing I'm a quick learner then.
What about you, Traveler? This was your first big fight in Teyvat. Were you nervous back then? How about now?
Do these eyes look like those of someone who is nervous?
I'm not nervous. We've all grown a lot since then.
Hey, shut up! You're not supposed to talk! Okay, well. Good to know, though.
We overcame this challenge once, and we can do it again.
Paimon believes in you!
Good.
Then let the mournful cries of this lyre, tainted and defiled, summon a familiar now utterly warped.
You alright, Barbados?
Turning the surging abyss into musical notes is no simple task. But how could I claim to be the finest bard in Teyvat if I didn't rise to the occasion?
I have heard enough.
Alright, let's see.
This hulking dragon is as intimidating as ever!
Remember, we need to wear him down first before we can attack his weak spot.
Uh-oh.
Retribution!
Okay, well, it got him a little bit. Uh-oh. Oh man, that definitely looks very dangerous. Well,
On me! Got a bit too cocky.
oh, but okay. All right. I see how it is.
Time to switch positions.
Uh-oh. You gonna do something? I always have trouble dodging that. All right. Okay, yeah, Lumine's almost dead. Nope.
Is that all you've got?
I'm gonna shoot arrows up your nose. Yep, it is. Because it's like, it's a lot harder than it was before. Okay, when is he gonna do the thing where he makes the floor electric? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why it's funny when you can make it into a complete joke. Okay, finally, but...
Wind, hear me.
Yeah, because it's very time-consuming. That much is obvious.
Try to keep up!
Okay, I didn't die that time. Oh, what the... Again!
Try to keep up!
Again! Yeah, I feel like disability is more trouble than it's worth. I'm gonna shoot arrows up your nose.
Here we go.
Uh-oh. Oh, what the... Okay, that didn't help any. Almost. Okay, now what is he gonna do?
Now's our chance. Climb up and attack the abyssal core.
Alright.
Try to keep up!
Oh, great.
Nice job. One more to go.
Wait, one more to go? Oh, ah.
Barbados, guide us.
Okay.
On me. Try to keep up! Maria sweeping in! Burn! Shrimp! Shrimp!
Jeez. I'm gonna shoot arrows up your nose. And then you're gonna shoot those in my face. Now is this the part where he makes everything electric? Oh, this is even worse! Forget electric! Uh-oh. Okay, I guess there's really no dodging it. Ah! Jeez.
Think you can get away?
Try to keep up!
Jeez. No. Right.
Verdict is...
Well, I tried. Ah, jeez. No fair.
Try to keep up!
Oh, great. Okay, that was nice. Cheap shot. Well, I guess this is one way to avoid him. Let's just go fly down. Jeez.
Go as one!
Okay, what are you planning now?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Nope, not in this case.
Yeah.
Oh, great. He chose to go there first.
Try to keep up!
Well,
Turns out I can die.
what's probably worse is the fact that, like, this isn't like my usual team. Otherwise, like, I could probably maybe try to handle him better. I might actually have to try to feed him. Because I'm doing so terrible. There. Actually, on second thought... I don't know if this will help me too much. Yep. You really only have to fight him again for, like, materials for Venti, Diluc, and Jean, thankfully, but otherwise... I mean, the actual one is not bad, especially if you have, like, a party that can kill him in one hit. Or, at the very least, you can take him out in, like, 30 seconds, which I can. But that's because I have a proper strategy. And a proper, like, party built around that. This isn't. And it's worse because, like, it seems like you can do a lot of damage with Varka, but I don't know how to use him. At least not properly.
Damn you!
I never use Venti. I sort of know how to use him, but I never use him myself. Okay, let's see, like, that leaping attack is good for something like that. But otherwise, yeah, it seems to be more of a hassle than anything.
On me!
Yeah.
Okay, that actually worked.
Try to keep up!
Yeah, see, that actually works. Although in this case, yeah, the problem is it's taking for freaking ever.
Up the ante!
hear me.
Of course, he jumps out of the way. I missed it. Okay, so at least that's still the same. Can I shoot arrows up your nose? Okay, somehow I dodged that. I guess I was only half joking when I said that this would be Duval in hard mode. But apparently I wasn't off.
A worthy adversary. On me. Try to keep up.
Oh, I was about to say, if I die again, but then, yeah, he died again. From that. Now, obviously, it would help if I knew how to use him properly. Maybe then I wouldn't be making stupid mistakes like that.
Try to keep up.
Man. They took one of the most annoying boss fights in this game and made it harder.
Yeah.
Although, is that even doing anything to him? Missed that chance. I don't know if it is. Oh, jeez.
I cannot give up.
Jeez. Jane dies, we're kind of all screwed. Jeez.
Try to keep up.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay, I can stuff her face.
On me. Try to keep up!
Okay, that did something.
Yeah.
Ah, great. Oh my god. Seriously? As if we needed this to be even harder. Yeah, and that's like the worst part is he's only like halfway done.
Try to keep up! Try to keep up!
Going flat! Let's play! Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Barbados, guide us.
Okay, you're gonna start from there. Okay, I mean, it is doing some damage to him, but...
Try to keep up!
Oh wait, I don't know if I shouldn't have done that. Okay, good, I didn't fall down though.
Try to keep up!
Jeez. Okay, you're gonna start from there.
Try to keep up!
A worthy act.
Yeah, I'm getting there. That's for sure. Oh. Well. Yep. I know, good time to look at that. Okay, I'm pretty much hitting him in his crotch.
That's gonna leave a scar.
That's gonna leave more than just a scar.
Here we go.
Time for retribution. Oh.
I wish it would.
Time for takeoff.
I don't know if the vortex was actually still doing damage to him or not. Anytime now. Of course, he's not gonna do it.
Wind, hear me.
Okay, you're gonna start from there.
Try to keep up. Try to keep up.
Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me.
Try to keep up.
Jeez. See, this is kind of why I'm here. Like, if we had someone who could actually do good against this, like, I kind of get why you're doing this.
Try to keep up.
It's like, I know they're kind of trying to do this just to make you feel like it's the good old days. But here's the thing. There was nothing ever good about this boss fight. Oh, great! Oh, okay, that wasn't so bad, but... That's why I'm here, like, why would you do this?
This. On me.
Oh, great. Did he dodge that? Yeah, like... The worst part is, it's like, if I can't get the bar to where it needs to by the end there, by that rotation, it's like, it resets. Which sucks. Okay, Jean is almost dead.
Barbados, guide us.
Okay, good. Well, now she's not almost dead. Okay, he's gonna be right there, so...
Try to keep up.
Think you can get away?
Okay, it looks like it still did some damage to him.
Let's play!
God, and I hate I've always hated the way they do the 5th slot. It's like...
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
I pressed the wrong button and then... Like, yeah. Okay, I can't switch. Well... I got no idea then. Come on, just do something already.
Barely a scratch!
Anytime now. Yeah, it's like we have to worry about these things falling from above. We have to worry about him. Okay, well, that did something. Okay, I guess it was because I was on top of him there that it wouldn't let me switch anybody. That's another thing that's just weird. Yeah, like if I could at least have Navia or even Lauma, I think Lauma would be good against this. Like someone who can, like, combat against abyssal power. Oh my fucking god. Can I just beat this thing already?
A worthy adversary.
On me.
Wait, hear me.
Oh great, now I have to start all over with that. Yeah, it's like, I don't know how you get into that sort of... that attack mode for Varka. Oh, of course. Yes, I do blame them. Yeah, I'm just here like, god fucking damn it. Am I gonna have to be here like all goddamn night trying to do this?
Yeah. How rude.
How rude of me, Hoyle, to do this.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, it's like... no mercy.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Yeah, it's like you mess up, you have to start all over again.
On me.
Okay. Come on, come on. Finally!
Thanks, Gene.
Devouring, you're here!
I follow the lyre's song, wherever it leads.
Thank you. Looks like the mage's tale isn't over yet.
Might not be a happy ending, but someone's got to strike the final blow.
It's your turn to be the hero.
I'll take knight over hero any day.
La la la! Mom, I'm here to play! Huh?
I would like to say I hope they never make us do that again, but I have no idea. Like, that cutscene was awesome, obviously. Dvalin versus Dvalin, and everyone being badass, except for Paimon. But to even get to see that cutscene, you had to go through that annoying-ass boss fight. Just why? And yep, saving her man-crush Monday. Okay, well, the bubble crisis is resolved without incident, as far as you know. While Alice and Nicole fix the flaws in the magic to prevent any recurrence of the problems. As they should! Yeah, that was kind of funny, though. Just kick him in the face. Clee doesn't notice a thing and embarks on a relaxing adventure alongside her mother and Nicole. Now, the only issue left for the knights to resolve might be the window Dvalin broke.
Looks like it was a happy ending after all.
Happy ending! Well, not for me, and not for the window.
It was kinda like a choo-choo cart ride. It had its fun moments and its thrills. All in all, Paimon had a great time.
I'd take the choo-choo cart ride over having to fight him again like that.
Guess it wasn't without some collateral damage, though. Sorry about the window, Jean.
Jean seems happy about it. Look at how happy she is.
It's fine. As long as the building itself is intact, I consider that a win. I'll arrange for the window to be replaced at a later date.
Yeah, not gonna lie. I would have imagined, like, Dvalin being, like, thrown out of the bubble would have made, like, a huge hole in the wall. If not, destroy the structural integrity of that entire wall.
In any case, we were lucky Dvalin arrived when he did. It would have been tricky to deal with a flying opponent otherwise.
I suppose I could have created a gust of wind to whisk us up, but I'm not sure our gliders would have survived the process.
Honestly, after everything we faced, I can't believe Alice still decided to bring Klee in there to play. She's a daring one, that's for sure. I mean, can we be certain there aren't other bugs that just haven't cropped up yet?
I suppose that speaks to the confidence the mages have in their magical mastery.
If I know Alice, the whole bubble could have been blown to bits, and Klee still wouldn't have had a single scratch.
Yeah, because heaven forbid anything happened to Klee on her watch. Like I said, someone will get their head torn off.
Her abilities do speak for themselves, I suppose.
So, what now? Anyone down for a drink? My treat.
Drinks all around.
Sounds like a great idea. But tonight it's on me. I happen to have a bottle of fine wine set aside just for the expedition team.
Haha, even better. Count me in.
Say no more. You had me at fine wine.
Of course he did.
All right, let's head over to my place then. You're coming too, right, Jean?
I'm afraid not. There's still a lot of work to do.
So what? The world's not gonna end if you push it off? Come on, we never get a chance like this.
Yeah, you see, like, this is pretty much a great demonstration of their philosophies. Jean's here like, no, I need to stay and I gotta work, and he's here like, come on. Like, don't work yourself to death. Have some fun.
I suppose that wouldn't be a problem if you head back to headquarters with me after we're done and help make up the work.
On second thought, how about you just join us when you're done with that?
Jeez.
What about you, Honorary Knight? Gonna tag along?
Well, apparently Lumine and her eyes have other things to do. I've still got questions for Alice. Like, why the hell did you make me go through that? I'll wait for her to get back from her adventure with Klee.
Okay, all's well that ends well, am I right? To the bar!
Alice loves going to the library. Let's wait for her there.
Okay. Let me in. Okay, where am I going? Oh, just down here.
Wait.
Looking for me?
Yes.
I'm glad. I wanted to thank you for helping me keep my promise to Klee. She had a splendid time in the bubble.
At least somebody did.
Nicole came with us to make sure all was in order and prevent any similar incidents from happening in the future. You live and you learn. It's rare, but even the Dodo King isn't immune to a small slip-up here and there, I suppose.
That was more than just a slip-up.
So, it's all fixed?
Yes, quite. The recording work is done as well, so now all we have to do is play it on loop. It should be smooth sailing from here on out. Anyone and everyone can now enjoy the bubble at their leisure. Nicole will keep an eye on them, of course.
The disaster we experienced, and the mind-numbing boss fight that ensued. That was fate before we changed it, right?
I wouldn't put it quite like that. It was more like a fate that will not come to pass.
Because of Gandalf?
Huh? What's the difference between the two?
Lumine and her eyes are confused.
Let us not forget, the courageous dragon slayer in the story? Well, in real life, he had already left on an expedition to Nodcry at that time.
Yeah, she definitely is, I won't deny that. But why did she make me go through that?
Of course, that doesn't mean Dvalin would have escaped his destined death, for another hero would have come along and paid a painful price for victory.
But what we saw in the bubble was what happened after Dvalin broke free from the seal. So, couldn't Barca have been back by then?
How would you be sure?
Dear Paimon, you're free to ponder such questions yourself, of course, but it's of little use to ask them aloud. Word to the wise, do not lose sleep over all those what-ifs, over the fates that will not come to pass. It's an exercise in futility.
Yeah, that's true. I was almost here like, am I gonna have to do that? But thankfully not.
Those who can observe fate see both the good and the bad of what could have happened.
Like Mona.
But all that matters is what did happen. Those alternate fates are nowhere near as important as the world that exists in the here and now.
Alright.
Lumine and her eyes are still confused. There's something else. The abyssal power inside the bubble was far too real.
Ah, you're saying it was as if the bubble itself had become contaminated.
Yes. And no amount of Tide or OxyClean would have been enough to clean it.
I suppose some gunk could have stuck to my luggage while I was wandering the border and got mixed into my magic without me noticing.
Of course. Lumine and her eyes are not surprised at all.
Just kidding. I would never be so careless.
I don't know about that anymore.
Your intuition is spot on, Traveler. What developed in the bubble was a nascent form of abyssal power that, if left unchecked, would evolve into the real thing.
Great. So basically, the abyssal power from the memory could have become so strong that it would have transcended the memory and become the real thing. Is that what you're basically saying?
What? So it didn't come from outside? It just appeared out of thin air?
The abyss is perilous, cunning, dangerous, obsessive, and most infuriating of all, a complete and utter mystery. I'm sure you've seen for yourself how complex it can be.
Yup, and I just realized she has hearts on her glove. Right there, on the palm of her hand. Anyway.
The Hexen Circle has been observing its energies for a long time, and I think Barbalot's interpretation is the most accurate.
What was her interpretation?
The essence of the abyss lies in the hatred carried by all the fates that will not come to pass.
Okay. The hatred carried by fate.
This world is filled with conflicting elements. That one thing should happen signifies that a different possibility has been eliminated. These events can be small, almost trivial. I had Sweet Madame for lunch today, for instance. That means the Alice who chose tea break pancakes instead is no more.
Hey there, and... yeah, like, basically the whole infinite universe theory where every single time you make a choice, that creates a different universe. In this case, there is a universe where Alice chose to have those pancakes. And we're in the universe where she had a sweet madame instead. How would the universe where she had tea break pancakes be different? I don't know, but infinite universe theory.
Of course, they can also be events that threaten the world, such as my friend Rhindotter's decision to tap into the abyss. In that instant, the tale of a future in which she remained pure was gone forever. So then, the question at the heart of it all is this. Why must these fates be the ones to disappear?
Paimon gets it. It's hatred that stems from not being chosen.
I have no idea. And so basically, it's like the hatred of whenever that kid gets picked last in volleyball. Like, why didn't you choose me? Or how come I always get picked last?
Precisely. The magic we wove this time involved recreating the past. However, some of the variables we added allowed a certain amount of these unchosen fates to come very, very close to reality.
And I guess I'll see what happens when they add those characters to the, I guess, the standard banner in Star Rail, but I won't worry about that now.
And thus, the Abyss showed its teeth. Of course, much like always, it is not existence that it seeks, but the destruction of all. In the end, though, it wasn't a huge issue. Things like this happen on the border all the time.
I see. No wonder the Abyss is so full of hatred. It's full of kids who never get picked in volleyball.
It has quite the victim complex, that's for sure. It's obsessed with entering this world at all costs. And that is precisely why we must protect our lives and those of our loved ones. Because when you think about it, to exist in this world is to be a spark of luck amidst countless possibilities. How precious is that?
Having crossed swords with the Abyss many times, I'm beginning to think along the same lines too.
Ah, Alice, you're here.
And you're here.
I'm truly sorry about this, but per the regulations of the Knights of Favonius, I'm afraid I must send you to confinement.
What?
Whatever for. Things turned out just fine with the magic bubble.
Okay, so you're gonna send her to the room?
Besides, if that's what this is about, shouldn't Nicole come along too?
It's not about the bubble. We received word that a number of fish have been injured as a result of explosions near Starfell Lake.
Yes, because her and Klee decided to go Michael Bay on the entire fish population over there.
As I'm sure you're well aware, fish blasting is strictly prohibited.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Run, Klee! Save yourself!
She's already inside.
You're too late!
Oh.
Guess it's a day of first for the Dodo King, huh?
Now she gets to spend now she has to spend time in that room for timeout.
Oh, farewell, forever traveler. You shall never see me again.
Oh my god. Really? Okay, well, jeez. Let me see. Well, I doubt we can just... Oh, we can!
Here, I'll draw him for you. Look, this is the bad guy who made a whole bunch of trouble for Daddy. It's all his fault Daddy couldn't make it back this time.
That big meanie. We should blow him up.
Klee, why are you talking like that?
That's right, he is a big meanie. But thanks to the honorary knight and her friends, he's not going to be much trouble anymore.
What? But I haven't even so much as met Kleiner. And I still can't believe that's his name. It sounds like I'm saying recliner, like recliner chair.
Yay! The honorary knight is the best!
Okay. Well then. Okay, I don't have to do my commissions anymore. Well, that was random. Okay, I guess... Yep, that's all that complete. Okay, well, since I don't need to worry about my commissions anymore... Hello, robot.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Okay, well... Actually, hold on a minute. Well... I don't know if I'll necessarily have any time for that.
Huh? Where'd this letter in our bag come from? Did it just blow in on the breeze?
Yes, apparently. Oh. It's from a bard.
Oh, it's from the tone-deaf bard. Apparently, he wants to hear all about our adventures in Nodcry. Maybe we can get some tasty treats out of him in return. Come on, let's go to Star Snatch Cliff.
Paimon, you said a naughty word! Yeah, you literally cannot say Star Snatch Cliff in the in-game chat. Probably because of the word snatch. At least that's my theory about it anyway. Oh, how convenient. Oh, even more convenient. We're on the naughty word cliff.
Ah, welcome back, old friend. And how should I be addressing you these days? The honorary knight of Mondstadt? The Tumaini of Natlan? Or the great hero of Nodcry?
Or the war criminal who's wanted in 5 nations. Just call me by my name.
Well, you sure have your finger on the pulse. We've barely caught our breath since Nodcry, but it sounds like you've already heard about what went down.
I know.
News travels fast on the wind. But before I can turn your tales into tunes, I need to hear them from the horse's mouth.
I'm sorry, but Zabai isn't here right now. I can't believe it. I'm losing to a horse. No respect.
My wine and my lyre are at the ready. So please, traveler, take a seat and tell me your tale.
And that's what happened.
Amazing! Incredible! The Rapier of Solnari and the Doctor? Truly a tale for the ages! So, I'm guessing the Wild Hunt is a thing of the past now that you've defeated the Rapier of Solnari?
I mean, I would like to think so.
Seems that way. We were kind of focused on dealing with the Doctor, though.
There are still some vestiges of the Wild Hunt around. Yeah, because we can still fight them. But not enough to pose a major threat.
Well, that's good to hear. Hey, now that the Northern Abyss calamity is finally resolved, Varka must be getting ready for the triumphant return of his expedition, right?
Which technically has already happened. But I don't know.
I haven't seen him in the longest time. He must have so many stories to share.
The only thing I can guess is for this story to still work, he would have never have had to go into Mondstadt and meet Jean. Otherwise, how the hell is she surprised? Or I don't know. I was gonna ask, you two have really met before?
Hooray! Paimon was wondering about that, too. He did call you Barbados. But weren't you still fast asleep back when he was in Mondstadt?
Let's call it half asleep. I was resting my eyes in the Thousand Winds Temple one day when I heard a commotion outside. It was a young knight who had journeyed there in search of trials and oracles after hearing some tall tales at the local tavern.
And he looks almost the same as he does now. It probably isn't because MiHoYo didn't want to make a younger-looking version of Varka. Clearly.
In fact, all that awaited him were moss-covered walls and an angry ruin guard. But he seemed completely unfazed, laughing heartily as he sent the ruin guard's missiles flying off into the horizons.
Huh! They must have been making quite a racket if it was enough to wake up the tone-deaf bard.
Yeah, it sounded kinda like...
Like that.
Hey! Is that all you've got?
Who are you?
Oh, bring it on!
like that.
Giving up already? You're not half as tough as Varka said.
I still have no idea who you are. Like, you're legit new to me.
A young knight of Favonius trekking out to the Thousand Winds Temple in search of adventure. Now there's a sight I haven't seen in a while.
A bard in green clothes. Does this mean... Oh, you're Venti?
You're Venti?
I was just wondering how I was gonna track you down.
You were looking for him?
Oh, so you were looking for the tone-deaf bard? Strange place to start your search.
I would have tried the angel share. I would have gone to the cat's tail. But he's allergic to cats.
Hold on. Blonde hair, white hair. You must be the honorary knight. And Paimon! The Grand Master talks about you all the time.
Hey, what a coincidence! He's never mentioned you to me at all.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lowen, Vice Captain of the 5th Company of the Knights of Favonius and a member of the Expeditionary Force. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
No relation to Lindsay Lohan? Okay, no. Yeah, I'm here like I've never met you before. In any case... Yeah, because looking at him, like... He almost looks... Well, the color palette is kind of similar to Eula. Kinda, sort of. Well... I guess we'll see what he does eventually.
Oh, so you're part of the expedition, huh? Right. So that's why Paimon's never seen you around in Mondstadt. Hey, wait a second. We never saw you in Nodcry either.
Exactly, so where the hell were you? And yeah, okay, yeah, I saw he has a cryovision, so his color palette is very similar to Eula's.
That's probably because when the wild hunt was still running rampant, I spent most of my time out on my own, making mincemeat out of monsters. I barely went back to base at all.
His eyes are bloodthirsty for battle.
Then, once the wild hunt calmed down, I got sent back to Mondstadt. Mixed blessing, if you ask me. Sounds like I missed out on some serious action.
No wonder we never saw you while we were dealing with the doctor. So, why did Barca send you back?
Don't tell me he sent you to get some milk.
Deliver some letters.
I was close. I was gonna say deliver a letter.
There's one for the Knights of Favonius, one for the church, another for the Dawn Winery, at least 10 of them in total.
Jeez! How many people has he sent to deliver his mail now? Mika, Inefa, Lowen? He should just hire a full-time mailman already.
I thought it was Micah. Either the game can't decide or... Well, then again, we all know how I feel about him. Imagine being hired to be Varka's personal mailman.
In fact, he's earned himself a new nickname. Let's go with... Sir Writes a Lot.
Or Sir Drinks a Lot. Or Sir Lances a lot of women. Okay, no. No, obviously I can't back that up. We don't know if he's really like a player or something. Another day, another nickname, huh? Tone Deaf Bard.
I'll have you know that poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts.
Which makes sense. They're all about some kind of freedom of expression.
So, tone deaf or not, I wear the title of Bard with pride. And I consider Sir Writes a Lot to be quite a compliment.
Wait, really? Darn it! Maybe Paimon should come up with some harder-hitting nicknames for these two.
Anyway, since this young man has come all the way to the Thousand Winds Temple looking for me, I assume he must have a letter for me too. Am I right?
You sure are, to use the Grand Master's own words.
This one is for the bard in green clothes. These days, I think he goes by Venti. Doesn't really have an address as such. You could start by asking around in Mondstadt, or maybe try your luck at the Thousand Winds Temple.
I figured that since there was this punching bag here, Ruin Guard, I could get some practice in while I was at it. So, I came right here the second I got back to Mondstadt.
It's called a field tiller.
That Varka is so slapdash sometimes. It's a good thing we happen to be nearby.
So, what does the letter say? Probably inviting him out for drinks.
Oh, he also said to remind you to write back.
Does Venti not write back?
Nothing in particular. Just some idle chatter between two drinking buddies. But if I'm supposed to write back this time... I'll need some time to mull over my response.
I wonder why that is.
Varka gave you a whole bunch of letters to deliver, right? Maybe you can head into Mondstadt and deliver the rest of them first?
My thoughts exactly. Assuming I can find the way. Hopefully the roads haven't changed too much since the pre-expedition days.
Well, how long was that ago?
Well, why don't we have Mondstadt's honorary knight escort this homeward-bound wanderer to the city? I'm sure some of the recipients of Varka's letters will turn out to be old friends of yours, too.
I have no objections. Maybe we'll get to see Babs.
Let's go! It's been a while since Paimon's done any guide work.
When did you start?
Thank you so much, honorary knight. And you, Miss Guide.
The Abyss. The Wild Hunt. Andreas. Get home safe, Varka.
Why do my ears feel so hot all of a sudden? Is someone talking about me?
Kind of.
Surely there's no way anyone found the secret stash of cash in my office. That would be terrible.
What? Okay. He has a secret stash of cash. And apparently he also stole Diluc's weapon.
Grandmaster, bad time to get distracted.
And he stole Cloud's Buster Sword.
Watch out! Enemies approaching!
Huh? Oh, it's just a few stragglers. They're no real threat to us. This expedition is almost over. We just need to deal with these final few targets, and then...
we dine in hell! Okay, no.
we will make our triumphant return!
Oh boy, I get to use him again. And it looks like I can only use him. I'm just here like... there has to be some kind of trick to using that move.
Stormwind!
But obviously I don't know what that is.
Without the ray here of Sonari to direct them, it seems like all that's left is their primal urge to destroy.
If this is all that the Wild Hunt can muster now, surely the Lightkeepers of Nodcry will be able to deal with what's left.
Just like I thought. What we should be wary of now is...
Grandmaster, based on Lightkeeper intel and our own reconnaissance, one of the suspected targets should be just up ahead.
Oh.
Good. You know the drill. Stay here and stand guard. Leave the rest to me.
Yes, Grandmaster!
Hail, Scroob!
We meet again, Andreas.
Oh, okay.
So, you've returned from Mondstadt. Don't you want to see what it looks like now? I was
Well...
planning to take a look around there myself. Perhaps you could be my guide.
What's this? An echo from 1,000 years ago?
This is eerie.
Everything seems normal so far. Here's hoping I'm just overthinking things. There are 2 other places to check. Maybe this will all go smoothly after all. It's your turn, my friend.
Well, you would think it would go easy. But you didn't think it'd be that easy now, did you?
Come, Andreas!
Although, for returning to your old home, perhaps Andreas is a little too ostentatious. Might be better to go by...
Boreas.
Huh?
Injustice. Corruption. Iniquity.
Okay. Boreas just became a hellhound.
Is the surface world still as wretched and foul as ever? Answer me, heir to the knighthood of Boreas.
Yeah, definitely scary.
Looks like I'm not getting out of this without a fight.
Oh great, I have to fight this thing now? Or what's going on?
That's where things stand with the expedition. The victors will be returning home soon, so make sure to stock up on wine for the celebrations.
Meanwhile, Jean is just standing there being grumpy.
P.S. I hope everyone's keeping up with their daily training. I'll be testing you all when I get back to make sure no one's regressed.
And Noelle is being as adorable and lovable as she's always been since the day I ever saw her. But she still needs to smile more, damn it.
P.P.S. I wrote individual letters for each and every one of you. Don't forget to write back.
That's all.
Everybody's here.
Everyone gets one? Wow! Sir Writes-A-Lot is really living up to his name.
I guess the Grand Master must have something specific to say to each of us.
Maybe.
Even I got a letter, and I'm not a real knight yet.
You should be, though. You're so hardworking and dedicated and strong and amazing, and you deserve to be one. Not Micah. And his weird, nasally New Yorker voice. Jean is still grumpy.
Jean?
Why are you grumpy?
Oh, yes. That's our Grandmaster for you.
Hey there. Are you disappointed because your man crush Monday didn't acknowledge your feelings? Okay, I doubt it's that, but still, what makes you so grumpy?
By the way, anyone know where I can find the cavalry captain? I have a letter for him as well.
He's hiding.
You mean Kaya? He said he was meeting a friend from the church at the Angel Share.
Nice to see you when you're not drunk, although I still say you're a very sexy, angry drunk.
Allegedly for work. Said he was exchanging intel. But I'd say there's a 50-50 chance he's just there for a drink.
Meanwhile, Amber's looking kind of like, I don't know, the Angel Share. Intelligence from the Church of Favonius. Rosaria. Well.
Paimon bets there'll be lots of familiar faces there. How about we deliver Kaya's letter? And these are there too as well!
Really? Oh, that would be a great help, thank you.
Our thanks to you too, Lowen. The other knights will help distribute the remaining letters. You've had a long journey. Please go get some rest.
Well, at least Jean's happy again. But, yeah, I don't know why she was sad.
Great, but I won't be resting just yet. I have one last letter to deliver to Wolvendom. This one, I was planning on delivering personally.
Personally?
I heard that another challenger recently passed Boreas' trial. Well, with any luck, that wolf might be willing to reveal himself to me, too.
Yeah, though that was years ago.
Very well, but please remember to show respect to the local wolves.
I will. Goodbye.
I don't like that look he's giving. He looks like he intends to do something naughty. Clearly something is bothering Jean. Perhaps because her senpai did not notice her. I should talk to her before going to the Angel Share. Everyone's gone! Oh, Noelle! Oh, you're looking so adorable. Okay, I need someone who can move normally. Hello, I am your moon goddess.
Grandmaster offered lots of advice in his letter regarding my recent assessments. I didn't think he'd spare a thought for that kind of thing in the middle of an expedition.
Well, hey, that just means he cares.
So, honorary knight, if you have the time, do you think you could help me out with my special training?
Look at her being all cute and embarrassed again. You know, I'd be willing to do whatever I can for you, Noelle. Okay, oh, I'm sorry. You don't want to get revenge on me for walking past you, do you? Or saying that you have a very nice back? Or that I like you better when you're a sexy, angry drunk?
He wants to test me to see if my skills have regressed? I still haven't forgotten how he went easy on me last time.
Does that mean you're going to try to get revenge on him?
I'm assuming you must have seen him going all out before. When the time comes, you'd better keep an eye on him for me.
Okay. I still can't believe that you're Yuffie in another life. Lisa? Why are you just Blair Witching in a corner?
Ah, the Grand Master. The archives are filled with documents awaiting his review. I'm not letting him run off again until he's finished dealing with every last one.
Well then.
On another note, have you spoken to Jean? I hope she'll finally be able to relax a little once Varka returns.
I don't think that's gonna happen. Just a feeling. Anyone else over here? Okay, now I have to... Where are you hiding? Is anyone else hiding in here? Ah. I guess not. I guess only Eula and Noelle and Lisa. Oh well. Oh right. The dictionary for understanding official. Oh, there's Sucrose. I still don't know if I don't think I've heard her new voice before, so let's see. Someone looks excited.
Hello. May the Animo Archon protect you.
Okay. What the? I wasn't talking to you!
The Grand Master wrote in his letter that the Boom Blossom bombs we sent worked really well. He wants to know if we've made any more.
I'm right over here, though.
Uncle Mark is coming home? I can't wait to go outside and play with him.
Oh, okay. You're not talking to me, okay. I'm like, but I'm right here. You're not even looking at me. And I guess Klee did something naughty. Seriously, she looks so excited. And yeah, as much as I'll miss how soft and shy and adorable she used to sound, at least she's voiced by someone who isn't a shitty person. Who thinks that all Genshin players are losers and whatever the hell else she said about us. You!
Okay, we'll deliver these letters to the Adventurers Guild and the Cat's Tail. You can just handle the ones for the Angel share.
The expedition is finally wrapping up. Oh, I hope the maps I made on our way there are good enough to get them safely home.
At least they didn't have to ask you for directions, because I don't want to ask you for anything. Oh, right. I can't leave. I need to talk to Hot Jean first.
Honorary Knight, you're still here?
Yes, because I'm worried about you. Why are you grumpy? I'll be setting off shortly, but it seems like there's something on your mind.
Is it that obvious?
Yes. Now tell me, is it about Varka? And the fact that he won't acknowledge your feelings for him? Your feelings that clearly don't exist, but I like to pretend they do just to add humor.
Huh? But Vark is coming back. The situation in Nakrai is stable. Surely things are looking up.
Everything's turning up Millhouse. And her name's not Shirley. It's Jean.
True. From what you and Lowen have told me, the expedition has indeed accomplished its strategic objectives.
So, what is the holdup?
It seems that Mondstadt no longer faces any threat from the perils of the North, be they the Wild Hunt or the Doctor. And yet, for some reason, I can't help but recall something the Grandmaster said to me before he left.
If I don't make it back from this expedition, you'll have to assume the mantle of Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Oh. Well.
If it comes to that, remember to train the next Knight of Boreas in my stead.
So, are you already thinking about that?
I've planted some promising seeds in Mondstadt, but they still need time to grow. Some have yet to master the art of social interaction. Some don't yet understand that they, too, need protecting. And some... well, some might not even want to be a knight yet. What's wrong? Well, there's no need to frown. I'm going on an expedition, not marching to my death. This is all just a contingency plan in the event that I'm unable to return.
Well, I guess the thought of that still scares her, though.
Until I return, I leave them in your care.
The lineage of the Knights of Boreas has nearly been extinguished twice in Mondstadt's history.
What? Twice?
The first wandering knight to claim the title arrived in Mondstadt 1,000 years ago, along with his wolf companion. He was as free as the wind. He left no succession plan behind. Even his name was lost to history. The title of Boreas could have disappeared from Mondstadt just as he did. But he had an informal disciple, a knight named Ravenwood, who admired the Knight of Boreas greatly. Ravenwood's valor and swordsmanship earned him the wolf spirit's recognition. When the old aristocracy tried to regain power, Ravenwood came once more to Mondstadt's defense. From then on, the title of Knight of Boreas was passed down from generation to generation within the Knights of Favonius.
So people like the Lawrence clan. Okay, so then I guess we're gonna see where the second one comes in.
Wolf spirit? You mean that big blue wolf in Wolfenden?
Yep, the one that you can fight every week.
Correct. As you may already know, the Wolf of the North is the surviving spirit of an ancient god.
Andreas.
And the Knight of Boreas serves as an intermediary between him and humanity. Lupus Boreas, who had never known what it meant to love, came to understand it through the journey with his human companion. In the end, he chose to allow his power to become one with the land. This was once a well-known tale in Mondstadt, but these days, few people are aware that the starting point of the Wolf King's journey was not Mondstadt, but Nodcry.
Okay, and I guess we're starting to see some parallels between what we saw with Varka now. Possibly.
Huh?
Could it be?
The great Wolf King of the North came here from Nodcry. Although he doesn't like to speak of his past. In fact, he rarely shows himself to people at all nowadays. As such, this tale can only be found deep within the Knights of Favonius library. Even among the Knights of Favonius, few are aware of it. The Grand Master didn't disclose any concrete objectives before departing on his expedition. I couldn't help but wonder whether it might somehow be related to Nodcry's Wolf of the North.
Like this was possibly something else he could have done. Like, in other words, his expedition had more than one purpose over there.
I kept my speculations to myself, however. Sharing them would only spread unwarranted suspicion toward the Four Winds among the people of Mondstadt. You experienced the turmoil caused by Duval and the East Wind's actions for yourself. Surely you can understand my concern?
Well, when you put it that way.
No wonder Varga wasn't clear about his motives. Is that what he was worried about?
Very possibly. He was probably also reserving judgment. Having heard about your experiences in Nodcry, I now suspect that the Grand Master hadn't yet ascertained the true identity of our enemy at that time. And as it turns out, the Calamity born in the north wasn't an ancient god, but rather the Wild Hunt and the Doctor. I guess we were both jumping to conclusions.
Well, always better to be over-prepared than caught off guard. Facing the worst-case scenario with no backup plan would have been far worse.
Yes, I completely agree. The tide can turn rapidly in times of battle. It's a leader's responsibility to prepare for every possible contingency. Even if his contingency plan never needs to be put into action, I'm sure the Grand Master is relieved to know that it's in place.
Okay.
Thank you for being such a patient listener. I feel much more settled after talking with you. If you have any spare time, would you mind stopping off to say hello to the other knights? I'm sure they have all missed our honorary knight just as much as I have.
Aw, you missed me. And, well, I might have to squeeze in one more stream just to finish off with some of these events, but for now, I need to see how much I can get done here. And is there anyone else up here? Yeah, I'm just here like... Because I know there are still some stuff, or there's still some things you can do in that bubble with the whole, like, looking for things that shouldn't be there and whatnot.
That turned into a pretty long conversation, huh? We should probably go deliver those letters to the Angels share now.
Alright. But yeah, when that stream will be, well, we'll have to see. Hello, I am your god.
The incident in Nodcry? Don't tell me something bad.
Come in, take a seat. We have a few specials today at Angel Share.
I'm not interested.
When you're mixing drinks in hot weather, start by pouring in cold water and add ice cubes. Then drain out the water before adding the other ingredients. How's that for a secret recipe? Maybe it's worth a little intel in return.
Yep, it's Rosaria, I knew it.
Please. I've known that little trick for a good 10 years at least. You'll have to offer something a little more substantial if you're serious about trading.
Yes, because otherwise Rosaria doesn't care.
I know there's no one else in the tavern right now, but do you two really need to talk so loudly? Especially if you're supposed to be exchanging confidential information.
Yep, very pretty nun. Although she doesn't care. Like, yeah, no joke, she would rather be off getting drunk secretly than actually doing her job, but... Of course, D-Luke also doesn't care. Rosaria definitely has suffered a lot. I'm not talking about the story, though. I'm talking about all the changes that they've made to her character design.
Looks like it's about to get even noisier.
Now he really doesn't care.
A little liveliness never killed anyone. Traveler, Paimon, what brings you our way?
I have a letter for each of you. And that's what happened.
Please allow me to once again express my sincere condolences regarding your late father and the incident with Eric. We make absolutely no excuse for his crimes. I hope you will give some serious consideration to the question I asked you before I left, though I'm sure you're tired of hearing me ask by now. The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you.
I'm going to guess that has to be for D-Luke. Yep. Yeah, because obviously he has a lot to think about, especially when it comes to his father.
From the look on your face, I'm guessing the Grand Master is still refusing to drop it?
And I believe that's part of the reason why D-Luke left the Knights of Favonius. And obviously why he kind of has a huge grudge against them, except for Varka. And Jean, if that wasn't obvious.
He nags like an old man. It's hardly surprising.
Jeez.
Huh? Drop what? What's this about?
Paimon, go to sleep.
Nothing, really. Before leaving on the expedition, Varka came here to chat with me over a drink. I failed to avoid him.
You were trying to avoid him. Well.
He, asked me if I'd consider rejoining the Knights of Favonius, and I declined. He expressed his regret about everything that happened, and asked me to reconsider. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, right. Sounds like you skipped a lot of details. There's clearly more to it.
But do you really think he's just going to open up about everything to you right here, right now?
Whatever details I chose to omit are in the past. Dragging them back up now serves no purpose.
You say that now, but back then, you couldn't let it go. You and the Knights of Favonius were constantly at odds.
I wasn't seeing the full picture. I've had a lot of time to reflect since then. But my answer remains unchanged. I'm not rejoining the Knights of Favonius. Both the Grandmaster and the acting Grandmaster are too upright and honorable. I can't see the shadows that lurk beneath them due to the size of the organization they lead. They need someone on the outside to keep watch vigilantly.
Because he is vengeance. He is the Knight.
If I had a Mora for every time I've heard you repeat that argument. I actually don't disagree with the first part of what you said. But don't you think someone can keep tabs on things from the inside?
You mean from the inside looking out, essentially?
When you join an organization, you're bound by its rules, no matter how free it may seem on the surface.
Rosario speaking from some experience.
You think so? Never mind the Knights. Have you honestly ever been bound by the rules of the Church?
Yep, ready to clap back.
Good question. Have you considered that maybe that's why I chose to join the Church and not the Knights to begin with?
Are they arguing or not? It's kind of hard to tell.
They're not arguing. They just have different ways of protecting those around them. And yeah, I guess. I forget if there's anyone that people ship Rosaria with. Oddly enough, I think the only character I've ever seen her being shipped with is Barbara. But, well. I'm almost here like, is this gonna start some kind of thing between her and Kaya?
Oh, kind of like the contingencies Jean was talking about. The more ways they have to protect their home, the better. Huh? Traveler?
I'm sorry, Lumine is not available right now. Please leave a message after the sound of the beep. I wonder if this is exactly what Varka was hoping for. Lies! You said that they were the only ones here in the bar. What do you call this? Oh. Did Rosaria leave? Oh, maybe not. Well.
What should I report back to the Grand Master on? Let me think. Public order inside the city? Monster activity in the wild? Oh, and a review of the latest vintages. I think I'll leave it at that.
The latest vintages. Okay.
My reply won't be a long one, as usual. I'm sure Varka won't be surprised.
And that's all he has to say, and... Psh, I'm like, Lumine, why are you staring at his...
Even if you are a close friend.
Okay, I guess she's up here then. Yep, there you are. Why'd you run away?
If you hadn't had to deliver that guy's mail, you wouldn't have been subjected to all this tedious arguing. When I write back, I'll tell him to quit making trouble for other people.
Yep, well... I guess it definitely feels that way, especially since... Jean has been in that spot for the last 5 years or so. Or, well, almost 6, considering this game came out September 2020. And, well, what do you mean all that arguing? It didn't sound that bad. What are you saying?
It's no trouble. Lowen did most of the work. We just volunteered to do the last leg of the journey. Mostly so we could come say hello.
You also made it sound like we unleashed Pandora's box, or like we opened Pandora's box or something. Besides, I wouldn't really call that an argument. You just have different ideas on how to protect Mondstadt.
So you see what's really going on here? All 3 of us fell for that old rascal's scheme far too readily.
Oh my god, they changed places.
Huh? Scheme? What do you mean? Was Varka lying in his letters then?
No. While I'm sure Varka knows full well that Diluc would never agree to rejoin the Knights, I believe the sentiments he expressed were genuine, as was his offer to welcome Diluc back. There are people like Kaya and I, and then there are those who are true champions of justice to the core. Those people are the most susceptible to being driven to extremes by great upheaval. It's happened in Mondstadt before. Not only that, but it happened to a Knight of Boreas. That'll really hit home for Varka. And that's why his nagging is even more persistent than usual.
A champion of justice driven to extremes? You're saying that happened to a Knight of Boreas? Jean never did tell us about the second time the line was almost extinguished.
Yeah. So no one's told you this before? The lineage of the Knights of Boreas had nearly been extinguished twice in history. The first was at its inception. The second was the case I was alluding to.
Which Jean conveniently didn't tell us. Well...
Oh! Wasn't Jean telling us about this? Wait. And then we got caught up talking about the expedition, and we never got around to the second time.
Yes, and I didn't even realize it.
I happened to hear about it from Varka once when he was drinking and started yammering on. The second crisis in the Knights of Boreas lineage. It was 500 years ago.
Okay, so not recent, but... Of course, 500 years ago. Everything bad happened 500 years ago.
Although the Knights of Boreas are meant to be intermediaries between humans and wolves, in practice, very few of them have been truly recognized by Lupus Boreas over the past millennium. Of those who have, the best known are the first Knight of Boreas, Ravenwood, the wolf pup Rostam, and Varka himself. But 500 years ago, there was one who earned the respect of Boreas even before gaining the title.
And apparently... well, he seems to be dressed similar to somebody.
He was a disciple of Rostam. They thought he would become the mightiest knight of Boreas who ever lived. He was the perfect knight. Righteous, principled. His name was Roland, the blood-stained knight.
That's quite the name. He might even be more scarier than Rerir. I was gonna say, why does he look like he took some fashion tips from Rerir? But... yeah, this guy looks like someone you do not want to mess with.
Yikes! Bloodstained Knight? That sounds a little ominous.
A little?
Well, apparently his original title was the White Knight.
Huh. So he was out there defending all the... okay, no, I'm not gonna make that joke.
But he lost countless comrades during the Abyssal Calamity 500 years ago, including his tutor and mentor, Rostam.
Who we mentioned earlier.
The endless bloodshed stained his sword and armor a crimson as deep as black, transforming the White Knight into the Blood-stained Knight.
So in other words, he was corrupted.
After that, he threw himself completely into battling monsters, leaving Mondstadt and the Knights of Favonius behind. To this day, no one knows his final whereabouts.
I would say he's probably dead by now, but then considering we have ancient Conrians still alive, like Dainsleif, like the captain before his sacrifice, and many others, most likely. Yeah, I guess we don't know what could have happened to him. If he's even dead or not.
It's hard to say whether the loss of an important figure in his life is what drove him to the point of obsession, or whether he was already too far gone to save.
Well, I would imagine losing someone important might have been the catalyst, at the very least.
But had he known that the Knights of Favonius would always welcome him back, perhaps things would have turned out differently.
Well, perhaps.
So if you want my opinion, the reason why Varka keeps asking Diluc to rejoin, despite knowing that he'll never say yes, is to let him know you're not alone.
He doesn't want him to become a bloodstained knight. Or basically fall into despair.
After all these years, he's still as persistent as ever. Just like how he used to be with me.
Wait, he used to be like that with you?
Huh. Turns out Varka's a lot more thoughtful than he lets on. Paimon had the wrong idea about him. Anyway, there's still something about this whole Boreas business that Paimon isn't really getting. Wasn't Andreas a god in Mondstadt thousands of years in the past?
I unfortunately don't remember anymore, so I'm gonna give you a pass on that.
If so, why did Jean say that Boreas and the Wandering Knight only arrived here just 1,000 years ago? Plus, Paimon's super curious about what happened to Roland.
Shall we get the answer straight from the horse's mouth, or wolf's mouth? We can meet up with Lohan and Wolvendom while we're at it.
That's a great idea! Jean said he hasn't been showing himself much lately, but he always seems happy to oblige whenever you show up. Let's go!
Yeah, because I want to get my weekly boss fights in. They just magically, randomly move. Well, I don't know how long this will take, but... Hey. Want me to dance for you? I see you're also a redhead. Well, that didn't take too long at all, and he was watching her. Well. Okay. Oh, so we're gonna go all the way to Wolvendom, which is right there.
What's going on here? Was Wolvendom always like this? Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
No, Paimon, it hasn't always been like this.
The Wild Hunt? What are they doing here? Watch out!
Oh no! And unfortunately, I don't think these characters are the best for this.
This dance is for you. Here. Take flight. Sakura swirl. Decided by destiny. Shadows of fate. All eyes on me. Positions. My apologies. Steady as stone, as a good knight should. Huh.
They're not the best for this, but that doesn't mean that I'm totally SOL. It just means it's gonna take me a while to kill them all.
Delve into destiny. Here. This dance is for you. Kamisato art. Sometsu. So rude. Fate is upon you. Positions. Take flight.
It's like, unfortunately, I didn't realize I was going to be fighting the Wild Hunt here.
Unthinkable. Draw my string. All eyes on me. Whirling snow. I must leave no stone unturned. Decided by destiny. Shadows of fate. Here. As a dutiful maid would. Someone needs assistance.
Yes, and it's me.
I can patch myself up.
Well.
It was my honor to serve you.
No. Damn it. I always hate hearing that. Her death quotes always make me sad. Which is why it's like, it's been a while since I've heard her say those.
Delve into destiny.
Oh great, Mona's almost dead too. And especially like her other ones being like, they still need me. Or the one that really hurts me is when she says, I'm a failure to the Knights.
Sakura swirl. This dance is for you.
Please die.
Take flight.
Oh my fucking god.
Fate is upon you.
Okay, well, I think this is probably... It's a lost cause. Okay. Let's do this for real.
What's going on? The Wild Hunt?
Yes.
What are they doing here?
I don't know. Paimon, be quiet.
Forest, protect us.
Hold the path!
It all adds up. Seek within.
A moonlit night for all.
With one heart, we pray.
See? Big difference.
Are you alright?
This is what happens when you don't give me proper warning. Stay alert. There's still something nearby.
Oh no! What now? There better not be more Wild Hunt monsters!
It might be. Oh, it's him. Lowen?
You scared Paimon stiff! She thought you were...
A demon.
Stop right there. Answer me this. The 2 letters I gave you, who are they for?
Your mom and daddy.
2 letters? Wasn't it 3?
There were 3. Kaya, Diluc, and Rosaria. It was for Mo, Shemp, and Curly Joe.
Okay. Well, Paimon's coolest naive expression doesn't appear to be an act.
Hey! What are you trying to say? Wait, what are you trying to say, huh? Huh?
He's saying you passed the test to make sure you're not an imposter.
Paimon passed a test? Really? Huh! She didn't even realize she was taking one!
Great, thanks a lot, Lowen. Now she's never gonna shut up about this.
You may dispense with your suspicions. The Wolfpack has borne witness. They fought against the aberrations that encroached upon this land. And our attackers showed no ability to disguise themselves this time.
Okay.
Ah, a familiar scent. Come. I will await you at the usual grounds.
Are we gonna have to fight him like before?
Well, if the boss of Wolvendom has vouched for you, I guess I should apologize for doubting you just now.
It always pays to remain vigilant. Were you attacked by the Wild Hunt too?
Sure was. Fortunately, my experience in Nodcry didn't go to waste. Turns out the Wild Hunt all feel the same when you stab them. They didn't stand a chance.
I think he's already on his way to becoming a bloodstained knight.
Something seems wrong with that old wolf, though. Go on. You should check on him.
Yes. And I'm gonna guess then that with this story, we're gonna have a lot of parallels between what's happening with Lumine and what's happening with Varka. Like here, Boreas doesn't look as satanic, but, well, that can change.
Lupus Boreas, not injured. Why so weak? Am I not strong enough?
You are not to blame. With your Iron Claw, you successfully blocked their attacks. However, Their assault went beyond the mere physical world. They followed my trail from the distant north across the ley lines. They sought to corrupt the territory I protect. But I shall not let them succeed without a fight.
A trail starting north. So they came from Nodcry.
We meet again, human Lupical.
So, are you saying that the wild hunt we just got attacked by came all the way from Nodcry to Mondstadt? How is that even possible?
As you know, I stand before you as an incomplete being. I am but one remnant of the god Andrias' soul. The source of this turmoil. I can sense it. It lies in the north. It is the part of me that remains in Nodcry, from whence I came.
That explains that, then.
Huh? Now Paimon's even more confused. How can you be in two places at once?
Are all gods like this? Do you all like to split yourselves into multiple parts? I don't think it's that he likes to do this. I'm sure there's an actual reason. I hate both these options, but... See, now you made him angry.
For many gods, housing a part of their soul within an object is no difficult feat. But those who can perform such delicate partitions as this are rare, even among the gods.
And look who joined us.
The Wolf King, Andrias, was particularly adept in this art. Otherwise, no remnants of his soul would have survived till the present day.
Huh? The bard's back?
Yes. And no, you can't kill him. We need him.
Tondif Bard? What are you doing here?
Maybe the god of Animo guided me here. For it appears that someone is in need of a tale from the distant past. And our wolf friend doesn't seem too keen on recounting it himself. Who better than a bard to do the honors? Lord Boreas, do I have your blessing to share this story?
As you wish.
Lupus Boreas wandered the frozen tundra and stumbled into the Seelie Hall. Enchanted by their song, tender as the dawn's starlight, and curious about the ways of humankind, the wolf bade farewell to his home and set off for the city to the south. As the high tower crumbled and the fierce winds fell silent, Lupus Boreas, who once had hunted with the storm winds himself, looked within and inquired, was the shelter he provided for humanity really any different from that given by the reclusive king in his tower? The wolf entrusted those under his protection to a new god and quietly returned to the frozen north. There, in a palace long since abandoned by its former master, the great wolf closed his eyes and slept. 500 bitter winters passed, then 500 equally frigid springs. He slumbered undisturbed until a night stumbled in from the cold, just as Lupus Boreas had once done at the Seelie Hall, and awoke him at long last. The night asked the wolf to join him on a journey south, to see once more the land that had all but faded from his memory. The gentle wolf, unwilling to refuse the human's earnest plea, split his soul into two halves and left his home once more.
Huh. Okay.
Seeing how the ice and snow had given way to verdant plains, hearing the laughter and song that now filled the once somber city, the aging Lupus Boreas turned to his friend, the god of Animo, and remarked, "So, this is the world the humans dreamed of." Though the night's journey was not yet over, the wolf chose to bid farewell to his companion here. He had written the end to his story. What knowledge he had been gifted flowed into the land. Everything he was, he gave unto the world. Well, that's how a bard would tell the tale. Lord Boreas, is there anything you'd like to add?
There is no need for you to ask that question.
So that's what happened. You returned to Mondstadt with that knight 1,000 years ago, and then, for the sake of the new Mondstadt, you...
You need not feel remorse on my account. That was my answer, my decision. If anyone should feel regret, it is the part of me who remained in Notcry. I fear Andreas has not found peace in his heart even to this day.
Yep, we definitely saw that for ourselves.
That is surely why those vile aberrations were able to exploit his weakness, sowing the seeds of all the turbulence that has ensued.
But we followed Boreas' trail in Nodcry. We investigated and discovered no signs of instability.
Not at that time.
Andreas should still be slumbering by the lakeside. Perhaps all the recent turmoil in Notcry has had unforeseen consequences.
Yes, it has.
And there's more. I detect another familiar scent from across the ley lines. A scent that reeks of blood.
Well then, could it be Roland, the bloodstained knight?
Oh, the White Knight who became the Bloodstained Knight? The mightiest knight of Boreas? But wasn't he from 500 years ago? You think he's immortal or something?
Dainsleif is from 500 years ago.
I remember him as just a man. His lifespan should be no longer than any other of his kind. But before he severed his connection to Boreas, his final destination...
Oh dear. I don't like where this is going.
It was the ancient kingdom of Conria, as you call it. Beyond that, I know not if he lived or died.
Well...
If you want to get to the bottom of this, I'm afraid you'll have to make another trip to Nodcry yourselves. As luck would have it, another old friend of ours just so happens to be free right now. If you ask him nicely, he might give you a lift. That could save you a lot of time on the road.
Okay, so we're gonna hit the road.
No wonder I can suddenly sense the east wind's presence.
If even Mondstadt has been affected by the fallout, Nodcry must be in real trouble by now. I hope Varka can handle it.
Varka? Is he... in danger?
I believe too many passengers would slow our dear friend down. I fear he only has room to carry one person, along with perhaps a diminutive companion.
Who doesn't even use her legs for anything. I understand. I'll go.
Alright. Wish it could be me, but I accept that we should send our strongest warrior to fight Nodcry's battles.
Don't worry, you can kill stuff another time. You freaking psychopath with red eyes. Reddish eyes.
I'll stay here and deal with any wild hunt that try harassing Mondstadt. It'll be a good chance to try out some new moves.
You have fun with that. Actually, no, I think he will have fun with that. Just look at the way he's smiling. He's already thinking about how he's going to kill each and every one of them.
I stay in Mondstadt too. With Traveler's help, Varka will be safe.
Razor, give me your iron claw. Golden-haired traveler, give this token to the current knight of Boreas.
What's this? A weapon that we'll never actually get to have for ourselves?
It is a wolf spirit. It contains my power and thoughts. Though I have given him a piece before, this should bring him new strength.
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack, strengthening their hearts and sharpening their claws and fangs.
But human hearts and flesh cannot bear the soul of a wolf directly. It would be akin to forcefully merging a human and a wolf into one being. They would descend into chaos. To prevent the entanglement of souls, the most I can do is temporarily house my power and thoughts within claws and fangs wrought of steel.
Okay, so it's not like a permanent thing.
Although, truth be told, that knight does not lack for power. What he needs more is the thoughts within. But I shall leave this for him to explain.
The thoughts within. Is it safe to separate a piece of the wolf spirit at a time like this?
The great wolf king of the north remains strong for now. Besides, do I not have the protection of my Lupacol?
I will protect Lupacol. The North and Varka, I leave to you.
Well.
Just give me the word whenever you're ready.
Well. Oh, yeah, you're still here.
I sure didn't expect my experience fighting the wild-hunted Nodcry to come in handy back here in Mondstadt. Almost makes me wonder if this was the reason I was sent back.
Who even knows?
Also, how come that bard knows so much, and what was he doing at the Thousand Winds Temple?
The less you know, though, En, the better.
Well, whatever. I don't really care. As long as I get to do some fighting. I'm looking forward to trading blows with Lupus Boreas when he's fully recovered. I bet he'll wipe the floor with me.
Okay. Not only does he look forward to him killing stuff, he's looking forward to getting his ass kicked. Well. Okay.
I can read Varka's letter. I will try my best to write a reply.
I'm sure you will.
A wolf's claws make poor instruments for writing human words. But that token will suffice to convey my thoughts.
Well, let's see. Oh, there he is. Okay, I didn't even see him.
Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nodcry.
I can imagine. Well, I guess let's head on down the line here. About the Wolf of the North.
The root of this turmoil lies with the remnant soul that Andrius, Dominator of Wolves and God of the North Wind, left in Nodcry. He once left Nodcry and braved the blizzards to confront the God of Storms and claim the right to rule. Yet even as the tower fell, he chose to abandon his claim. Instead, he returned to the north and slumbered for 1,000 years, before finally journeying back, under the name of Boreas, with the first Knight of Boreas to witness the new face of Mondstadt. When the wolf spirit could no longer maintain his physical form, Boreas chose to pour his power into the ley lines. With that, he became the North Wind of Mondstadt, as he is still known to this day. Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to Nodcry.
Okay, about Roland. About the token and the wolf spirit, or I'm good, let's go.
500 years ago, Roland seemed destined to become the mightiest Knight of Boreas ever to have lived. But he was too pure of heart.
Which is why I imagine they called him the White Knight.
He believed firmly in his own ideals of chivalry, vowing to eliminate all injustice from the world. But the world had never been perfect and pure, nor would it ever be.
Because light rises, or darkness rises and a light to meet it. Without order, chaos cannot exist, and without chaos, order itself cannot exist.
Neither his mentor, the wolf pup Rostam, nor the Grand Master, known as the Lion of Light, could persuade him to temper his obsession.
Lion of Light. That's a new one.
But what was the scent that reeks of blood that Lupus Boreas sensed? And what is its connection to Conria and the Abyss? Perhaps you will uncover the truth in Nodcry. Any questions before you set off? The soul of a wolf is as unyielding as ice, and Andreas is a master of molding and shaping it. His people once drew great strength and wisdom from the wolf spirit. But human hearts and flesh cannot contain the soul of a god. Attempting to place the wolf spirit in a human vessel would slowly devour their sense of self, even if Lupus Boreas did not intend for that to happen. That's why Lupus Boreas developed the technique of imbuing weapons with his soul. It is his way of blessing his human Lupical with the wolf spirit's protection. In fact, there is an ancient song that tells this tale. A weapon once of common iron, now through friendship turned divine. Twixt man and wolf a bond was made, a power born within the blade. As much as he might claim not to accept humans, his actions sing a different tune. Oh, but keep that little observation between us, will you?
Okay.
Any questions before you set off? All right. Over to you, Dvalin.
Squatted Law, we're off.
The Knight of Boreas awaits below. We must part ways here. Barbatos and I have other plans. We will meet you again later.
I guess we'll see what those plans are eventually.
Alright! Hey, wait! How are we getting down?
What the? Okay! We're literally going to fall to our death! Wait! Really?
Hold the line! The enemy's on the brink of collapse!
I better not die in the cutscene!
Grandmaster! It's
Superman!
Haha! Reinforcements! It's about time!
Oh, and apparently she's resonated with Dendro for this. Honorary Knight reporting for duty, Grandmaster.
And Paimon too!
Paimon, go to sleep. I know, like, what happened? Let's cut to the chase. What's the situation?
We're just about hanging in there. Most of their grunts are taken care of now. Their leader's gonna have to make a decision soon.
Well then. Why does it sound like Signora's music?
Fight or flight? What will it be, mightiest Knight of Boreas?
And there's Satan Wolf.
As expected, this hastily summoned Wild Hunt horde is nothing but a disorganized rabble. A mere shadow of the forces gathered by the Rahir of Solnari. But they have served their purpose. I now understand your tactics, and you, in turn, understand mine. This is fair. This is the way of chivalry. Farewell, heir to the knighthood of Boreas. Whether you choose to resist me or not, I shall set right the injustices of this world. In the name of the blood-stained knight.
Well then.
Guess they're retreating for now.
So that Wolf of the North lookalike, that was Andreas? But why would he be leading the Wild Hunt? And why was he talking about the Bloodstained Knight? Ugh, forget that. We can save the details for later. He was the enemy boss, right? Are we just gonna let him get away?
Yes, Paimon. We're gonna let him get away.
There's no point chasing after him. We've crossed blades already, and it ended in a stalemate. Right now, there's nothing we could do about him.
I was just kidding about that, but... Why? As strong as he might look, surely he can't be any stronger than the foes we fought before.
True. We're still not certain of his true identity, but whether he's a god corrupted by the Abyss or a legendary knight, killing him might be just about possible, especially now that you're here. The difficult part is, we can't kill him right now.
Then when do we kill him?
Huh? What do you mean? Is he immortal or something?
No. Judging from our skirmishes so far, I don't think he's got any special abilities of that caliber. Nor does he have the ridiculous level of power wielded by the Five Sinners. But, compared to Rerir, our current foe clearly has a better understanding of how to exploit Nodcry to his advantage. Particularly when it comes to Andreas' remnant soul.
So what you're really worried about isn't so much the enemy himself, but the god remains.
Exactly. Sounds like you realize what the crux of the issue is. I managed to cut off a sample from our foe, which Albedo and Durin are analyzing as we speak. Meanwhile, our other allies should be making their way home from their own battles by now. Let's discuss this further when they're back. We still have some big challenges ahead before this expedition can finally be declared a victory.
Alright. And hey, we're here now.
The meeting's probably gonna be in the biggest tent, right? Looks like a bunch of people are there already. Why don't we go chat with them?
Oh my god, Yehoda!
Hey, good to see you again. Oh, Boss Sneff asked me to pass on a message. She went to see Lauma and Columbina at the Frost Moon Scions. Apparently, there haven't been any changes to that space the Rahir of Solnari's in.
That means the recent Wild Hunt attacks have nothing to do with Rerir, right? Oh, that's a relief. Paimon doesn't fancy facing him again.
They're keeping a close watch on it just in case. With so many moon experts on the case, we're in pretty safe hands, huh? Oh yeah, Lauma and Columbina asked me to pass on a message too. Focus on the enemy you are facing. The moon will protect you all. Huh, you know something? These Knights of Favonius are paying me a pretty nice sum to deliver a few simple messages. Oh, Varka's a generous guy.
Well, I guess we'll see you around, starry-eyed girl. Oh, and Eva's here.
Short distance propulsion module on cooldown. 15 minutes until next departure. Switching to chat mode. Hello there, Paimon, traveler.
And Eva, what are you doing here?
Barco placed a sizable order with the Clink Clink Krumkake craft shop. Aino is hard at work producing the strategic reserve, while I am handling the deliveries.
Okay.
Secondly, I am also here to attend the meeting in her place.
Well, that makes sense. I was just making sure. Did I miss anyone else? No, I guess I didn't. I'll just take these things. You didn't see anything. And, well... now we can have Layla's parents together again, and okay, yeah, I'm not gonna be doing that. That stupid joke about how, like, oh yes, clearly, these are Layla's parents, and, yeah, it's like, aside from the pointy ears and the blue hair and yellow eyes, it's like, there is no such thing, and just the fact that none of it makes sense.
Huh? Flins! Paimon thought the Lightkeeper's rep will be Iqua or Nikita.
It's not like you to volunteer to attend a meeting.
You're quite right. However, Itlua and Nikita are both busy organizing the Ratniki's region-wide response to the recent attacks.
Makes sense.
And since I'm well acquainted with everyone else here, I was the one they recommended to attend the meeting.
Oh, so you don't even want to be here.
Sometimes you don't get a choice when there might be consequences down the line.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? It's like it's literally kind of like an all or nothing sort of thing, and he's just gonna stand there looking all... I don't even know what you would call this expression. But anyway. It's like, yes, people ship these two like you cannot believe. Alright, and here we have the man of the hour.
Hey, Honorary Knight. Looks like pretty much everyone's here.
Yes. Well, not everyone.
Oh, Beto and Durin are just wrapping up their analysis. You want to wait for them here?
Okay, we can either wait for the meeting or continue to mingle. I don't really see anyone else to really mingle with, so...
Great. While we're waiting, could you update me on the situation in Mondstadt?
Sure. And that's what happened.
And that's where things stand. The Wild Hunt is no longer under the Reikir of Solnari's control, but it has been reborn from the ashes and is now launching widespread attacks. Intel from the Frost Moon Scions and the Curatorium of Secrets corroborates this. No disturbances have been detected in the space where Rere resides. What we are facing here is a completely new foe.
Summarizing current situation. To confirm, the present leader of the Wild Hunt is the creature resembling a wolf. Andrius, god of the North Wind.
More precisely, it's the external will that has seized control of Andrius' spirit, namely Roland, the Bloodstained Knight.
Okay, well, I guess that's a very elegant way of putting it. And makes sense.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. I'm completely lost. Isn't Roland some Mondstadter from like 500 years ago? How'd he suddenly get wrapped up with a god from 1,000 years in the past and the present-day Wild Hunt?
Shenanigans.
Allow us to explain that part. Are you familiar with compensation mechanisms? When an organism sustains damage, relevant tissues will undergo changes to offset the loss of function. For example, when one kidney is damaged, the other will be strengthened to compensate. Or, when a main artery is blocked, the collateral vessels become more active. Similarly, when the Wild Hunt lost their leader, the Abyss harnessed the memories that flow throughout the ley lines to fashion a new one, fit for the present circumstances.
That makes sense.
That new leader is a mirror image of Roland, the Bloodstained Knight.
Who just happens to look like a satanic wolf now. So that wasn't the real Roland, but rather an abyssal imitation? Or are they imposters?
Right. No matter how strong the compensation is, it will never quite match the functionality of the original organ. The Roland replica can't possibly imitate Varir's overwhelming power, nor his ability to disguise himself as others. So, the Abyss made use of the connection between Roland and Boreas to compensate for this lack of power.
The replica corrupted and took control of Andreas as he slumbered by the bank of Amsvartnir, ultimately manifesting as the giant beast that you all witnessed. However, exactly why the Abyss chose Roland to mimic, and indeed how it was able to do so, remains unclear.
I guess he must have gotten caught up with the Abyss or Nodcry somehow during his wanderings through Tevat. But we can keep those questions on the back burner.
Yep, it's always nice to see familiar faces again. Albedo often seems to get screwed out of a lot of things, though, so yeah. Always good.
Okay, Paimon gets all that, but what did you mean when you said we can't kill him right now?
Yeah, does that mean we have to kill him tomorrow?
We can't kill him right now because a dead god may prove more dangerous than a living one.
Oh.
From intelligence gathered during the expedition, we have reason to believe that the power released when a god is felled can have catastrophic consequences for us mortals.
Like when the tower fell in Stormterror's lair. Or when the humans turned to salt beneath Salterari. Wait, they turned to salt? I thought... Well... Oh, I guess I won't think about that too much. Probably another memory gap.
Worse still, the wrath that remains after a god's passing becomes a source of endless turmoil. Once god remains contaminate the land, they will persist for thousands of years.
Like the Tatarigami or Yashiori Island and Tatarsuna. Don't mention that name to me again. I still have bad memories of Tatarsuna. Or the karmic debt borne by the Yakshas for millennia.
This land has already been ravaged by the Wild Hunt. If we add god remains to the mix, it'd be like adding salt to an open wound, placing everyone who lives here in perilous danger.
Okay, that makes sense.
Query. While I can indeed find records of disasters caused by god remains in my database, there also appear to be cases of gods dying naturally with no ill effects. In that land, the passing of the Pyro-Archon's flame is a common occurrence throughout history, and even the part of Andreas who remains in Mondstadt has experienced death once before, has he not?
Great question. Glad you asked. Honorary Knight, you said Lupus Boreas gave you a token to pass on to me? Please, present it now. Should help explain things faster.
Alright.
Come forth, Boreas!
This form has come to the end of its time. I'm afraid I can accompany you no further on your journey. My soul will fall into silence, and my power will flow into the ley lines of this land. Perhaps this is all that a wolf can hope to do for humankind. Do not grieve for me, for this is the end I have chosen. Instead, remember that one day, your wandering too must come to an end. Where and when shall that be? A final wish before I slumber. Sing me a song. That melody you so often hummed in the taverns.
What was that?
You saw it too. You must have keen powers of perception. Not that it surprises me.
Have you seen her eyes?
That was Boreas' final thoughts before merging with the ley lines. It's the reason Mondstadt remains unharmed by his god remains. In his final moments, he made a choice to give everything he was to the ley lines. All to protect Mondstadt from harm.
Sounds like Andrea spent thousands of years searching for his place in the world, too.
Yes. And now our task is to return the answer he found, the decision he made, to Andreas' heart. Only then can he break free from the corruption and control of the Abyss, and make that decision once more.
To merge himself with the ley lines.
I see. I would say that planting thoughts inside the mind of a god sounds a little far-fetched, but since it was his own wish to begin with, it sounds feasible to me.
Wait, we already have a perfect solution? Then why are we even having this meeting? Let's go do this thing!
Ha ha ha. If only it were that simple. Unfortunately, this one thought alone is unlikely to be powerful enough to break through the Abyss's control and reach Andreas' heart. We need to find a way to make the thought within this sword stronger and more resilient.
For now, Boreas needs all his remaining strength to fight against the abyssal corruption to Mondstadt's ley lines. He can't afford to send us any more of his power. However, since his form was unstable during his journey with the first night of Boreas, many wolf spirit fragments were left behind along the way. If we can collect those fragments, we can use them to strengthen the decision to merge with the ley lines.
So we need to retrace his steps and look for random fragments? But they could be anywhere between Nodcry and Mondstadt. It'll be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
You don't need to worry about that. There's a few fragments left to gather in Nodcry, but apart from that, most of them are already inside this sword. I've been collecting them during the whole expedition.
So that was his other reason for the expedition, or one of them. Alright.
Huh? Wait, really?
It's like he knew this was going to happen.
I mean, it's an expedition, not a stroll in the park. Each step of the way, we've been hard at work planning for every possible contingency.
Well.
Not just the wild hunt in the Abyss, but ancient gods remaining in Nodcry.
Sounds like this plan was a long time in the making. It's almost as if you foresaw the future.
Flynn's is basically like where I am right now.
As a matter of fact, I did. I caught a glimpse of fate's reflection. But I can't take credit for it. It was all thanks to the help of a few friends.
AKA the Scryglass.
Still, all I foresaw was that an abyssal calamity was brewing in the north. Had I known more, we could have saved a lot of energy. Instead, we've had to make best guesses, prepare for every possible scenario. If all that preparation went to waste, all the better for it. But anything that proved useful, we knew we'd be grateful for down the line.
And sure enough, now it's proving useful.
Sure is. Just one crucial step remains. We need to gather the last few wolf spirit fragments scattered around Nodcry, and use them to make the thought within this sword as strong as it could possibly be. According to what Boreas told me before we left Mondstadt, his form was at its most unstable at the beginning of his journey. That means The fragments here should be the most powerful ones. But of course, we've been tied up fighting battles since the day we set foot in Outcry. First with the Wild Hunt, then with the Doctor. So, it wasn't until recently that we were finally able to confirm the status of the Wolf Spirit fragments. We now know there are 3 left to find.
Okay, so 3 more mini expeditions to go.
I managed to gather 1 fragment before Roland reappeared. I also have a confirmed location for the second, which I'll take care of in short order. As for the 3rd fragment, we've identified a general search area to focus on, but we'll need all hands on deck to pinpoint the exact location.
Wow, you've made a lot of progress already.
The final snag is that since our foe is a replica of Roland, he too will be aware of Andrias' history. He's sure to try and sabotage our plans by any means at his disposal. So everyone needs to bring their A game.
With our foe being from Mondstadt, it's our duty as Mondstadters to defeat him.
And since the Wild Hunt is involved, the Lightkeepers will provide their full support.
The Clink Clink Krumkake craft shop will also help in any way we can.
So what do they need me here for? Wait, I think maybe I signed a contract at some point. Didn't exactly scrutinize it though. I mean, who actually reads those things anyway, right?
No one ever reads the fine print or the terms of service. That's where they get you.
Ah, great. Knew I could count on you all. Lastly, our friend from the Curatorium of Secrets will provide intel and relay battlefield communications. Looking at you, Yehoda.
So, you'll be darting back and forth across the battlefield, dodging the Wild Hunt and the shadow of an ancient god. I'm impressed by your courage, Miss Yehoda.
Rating for Yehoda updated. Higher quality ingredients will be used to prepare your future meals.
Yeah.
Darn it! I should have known this payday wouldn't come that easy.
I'll deal with the second Wolf Spirit fragment, which we already know the location of. The moment you make any progress with Fragment 3, be sure to give me an update. Traveler, could you join me in retrieving Fragment 2? I have a feeling that your unique constitution might come in handy.
Sure, I was about to ask what my job was. I'll follow your lead, Grandmaster.
All right, time is of the essence. Let's move out, people. Dismissed!
All right. Oh. What does everyone have to say?
Speaking of contingency plans, I now recall that Barca also made a contingency plan when he asked me to deliver that letter. Perhaps I should ask Aino to prepare some additional backup modules for me.
Nothing's gonna happen to you. She's just Blair Witching in a corner while looking happy doing it. We know she's not happy, but it's just weird seeing her look like this. She's here like, I did something bad.
Yehoda, you dummy! You took the stupid job of your own free will! Oh, crying isn't gonna get you out of it!
She says while Lumine is right behind her smiling.
Remnant fragments of an ancient god. Thoughts stored inside a blade. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but I suspect there is more to Mr. Varka's plan than what he's revealed to us so far.
Yeah, probably.
Then again, the enemy can harness the Wild Hunt to spy on us wherever we go. As our commander, I'm sure he has his reasons for choosing not to tell us everything.
Most likely. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, it's right over here.
Didn't you say Fragment 2 was supposed to be right here? Where the heck is it?
Seems like we've run into a slight hindrance. Can I leave this to you, Honorary Knight?
Oh. Oh, great. I hate these.
Traveler, Paimon, when this is all over, I'm gonna invite you around for a drink of...
Whoa! Stop thinking about Mondstadt's wine and keep your head in the game! You can't be daydreaming about alcohol before a battle!
Huh? Well, all right, just trying to lift our spirits a little. You want to see some photos I took of me and the knights before the expedition, maybe?
Shut up! Can we please just focus on finding the wolf spirit fragment?
Okay, this is like... These always get to me. Well. Nope. Ah. Is that what I do? Nope. If I can't figure this out, well... it's already... Well, it will already be time for you to start heading off anyway. And considering how long I've been going, I may even, like, call it around the same time. Oh, wait. Yeah, and then I guess I'll see, like I said, I'll have to try at some point to return to this before 3 days from now. Dang it. Ha! I rescued you! What did that do for us? I don't know. I just feel bad because I just threw him in there. Yeah, I just feel like... Oops. Yeah, it's like, worst case, I just end up having to look up a thing to tell me. Yeah, it's like, I've always hated these puzzles. I'm leaving. Okay, well. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you.
You poor lost lamb.
Okay, I pretty much did the same thing. Okay, but I saved him. Yeah, I'm like, okay. What the hell are you supposed to do with them then? No, I didn't mean to grab him.
Protect us.
Yeah, he just conked out. Destroy the obstacles. Great idea. I would love to destroy the obstacles, I just don't know how. Okay, a little, like 2 days for that. Ah. Yeah, it's like, I've always hated these puzzles. If that's the case, let me see this. Although, I don't remember how you get there. Ah, hold on. Well, if I have to go through this... Am I anywhere near this thing? Apparently. Okay, that's just... I've been wondering what that thing is. Ugh. Oh, okay.
They call this a pleasant surprise, right?
I would say so. At least I can do something before I have to end the stream here. Oh.
A long, long time ago, there was a young woman who ran away from home. After spending the last of her mora, she trod through the cold of winter, shivering in her threadbare clothes. Suddenly, the young woman found herself stepping out onto thin air, and she fell through into a strange place. But before she could react, a voice rang out from somewhere in the distance. This is the secret home of Nicola Coco, the great mage everlasting. O destitute one, tell me your heart's greatest wish, and with my guidance, you shall attain it.
Whoa! That was a strange voice.
Eh.
Nicola Coco. Who's that again? Do we know her?
Nikola Tesla. No. Well. It's a door! Okay, I guess I just follow her.
The young woman was in awe of the mage's magnificence and beauty. After a lengthy silence, she solemnly declared, "O great mage from afar, how beauteous and wise you are! The moment I beheld you, my heart began to flutter. All my heart desires now is to make your wishes mine." The subtlest of smiles appeared on the mage's face as she replied. Very well. Then I shall task you with performing certain deeds on my behalf, such as those that are within your ability. Your guide is here, and your reward awaits you in the days to come.
Guide? Does that mean this glowing orb?
I guess.
Secret home, said the young wanderer, with a look of confusion on their face. Where is this secret home of which you speak? The mage's voice grew somewhat flustered upon hearing this question. Wait, does it make sense for this to be a bashful character? Oh, never mind. I'll keep it in for now. Mr. Nine can always refine it later. Ahem. It is rather rude to ask such questions of a mage, young one. The Mage's Lodge is under renovation. Very soon you shall be stunned by its grandeur. This shall be your trial. Offer up your strength and help this great mage to build her territory.
Squirrel.
As the young woman continued forth, she noticed many exquisite statues dotting the mage's territory. What are these? She asked, puzzled.
What are those?
These are all those who opposed me. They underestimated the power of a mage, and thus were turned to stone.
These squirrels were opposing you?
I quite like that. A spur-of-the-moment addition, but dare I say it was a good one. A mage ought to be a powerful and dangerous figure. Danger lends a certain mystique, and without mystique, the world would be a very dim place. But turning people to stone at the drop of a hat? Is that too over the top? And no one wants to be around someone that capricious. Okay, I think I'll dial it back and turn it into more of a vague warning. Upon hearing this, the youngster broke into a cold sweat. But then, the mage's laughter broke the silence. Did you fall for it? I was merely joking. These statues are just my way of capturing a certain moment in time. Anyway, statues. That's what I need your help with. The Mage's Lodge is feeling a little empty, and I should like to fill the space with some more adorable companions.
Have a good night. And Happy New Year.
Well then, young one. Now you have learned of the troubles faced by this mage. Nicola Coco requires your aid to build her sacred territory. The mage poured a cup of tea for her visitor. What say you?
It is my honor to serve, or... Great Mage Nicola Coco, I will do as you command. Sure.
Wait a minute! Shouldn't we think twice before going all in on this? We don't know anything about this person! And she seems a little weird.
You're a little weird.
Huh? Although, having said that, this teacup looks kind of familiar.
Figured it out yet, Paimon? It's someone we know.
Nicola Coco. Ah! Is it Mage N? Nicole?
Yeah, I mean, her voice does sound pretty familiar.
Correct. What do you think of my story?
A little weird.
Hard to say. It's not finished yet, surely. What happens to the characters in the end?
They all die.
I haven't decided yet. I need to renovate my home first. Perhaps I'll have a burst of inspiration after that.
So we're basically helping her with home renovations?
Anyway, if you can hear my voice, I assume that means you're currently in Nodcry. In which case, could I trouble you to gather a few things for me?
What things exactly? Is it something to do with the statues?
Exactly.
I'm thinking of building a few more statues to decorate my home, but I'm lacking inspiration at the moment. So, I was thinking you could take some photos to give me some ideas.
Oh boy.
Are you serious? Alright then, leave it to us! Wait here. We'll head out and see what we can find. But remember to finish the story once the statues are done.
Find an appropriate... Well... Huh. I haven't found these. Well... Yeah, I'm just here like... I don't know. Oops. I meant to do the screenshot thing. Is it exquisite? I will call it exquisite.
Take heart. You toil not in vain.
Okay. She was just on top of it. Let me go ahead and take this.
Hey, look over there! Are those finches? Oh, they look pretty lively, don't they? Seems like a good first photo.
Well. Donut. Okay, well.
Let's see. Where should we go for the next photo? Oh, we saw a squirrel statue earlier, didn't we? Do you think Nicole likes squirrels? Let's snap a few photos to take back.
No, she hates them. Oh, a Fatui camp. Well, we're not really paying much attention to that right now. Okay, here we go. Squirrel. Oh, okay, we're just gonna go back over here.
Is that a mandragora? Paimon thinks that would make a pretty fun statue.
Oh, well, how convenient.
Some of these shots are pretty good, but we didn't get any from the front. Let's wait for it to turn around.
Okay, well,
Yes! That's the one! That's the money shot!
Paimon, get back.
Oh, that was scary. Paimon wasn't expecting it to jump us like that. Go on, Traveler. You got this. Rest and rebuild.
No more lies. The mystery unravels.
Oh man, this thing has a ton of HP. Well, where am I supposed to be driving it off to? Jeez.
Flame.
blessing. It all adds up.
Okay, well.
Seek within. Branch into song.
Three moons converge.
For the everlasting forest. Can't hide the truth. The deception ends here. No more lies. It all adds up.
Rest and rebuild.
Surge. Receive my blessing. Let's see what you're made of. By the frostmoon of old.
A new moon rises.
Lush as the moon. Receive my blessing. Time to go clean. Time to go clean. Seek within.
Covenant of the deep.
Lush as the moon.
Surge.
No more lies.
Score. That should do it. Kaimon's kept all the pictures safe. Let's go back to see Nicole.
And that took a while. I was here like, how long is this gonna take?
Hey, Nicole. We're back.
That was quick. You two worked very fast.
Well, not quick enough, considering what we had to fight.
It's nothing. But, how do we get the photos to you?
You can hold on to them for now. I'll be there in a couple of days. We can talk more about the statues then.
Sure thing. See you in a couple days.
Well then. So. Then I guess I won't worry about it too much. I guess, well, if I can come back here, then I guess I won't worry too much about it. And likewise, I guess I'll worry about the commissions and whatever else later. Right now, though, I think, yeah, next time I'll see about trying to actually show or go through the last of those mini games that I haven't actually gone through and see about finishing Varka's story. But anyway, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for whatever else I do. Later, folks.